Meantime, mask mandates will remain in California schools. This after a San Diego judge today denied a lawsuit filed against the state to strike down mask mandates in public schools. The group Let Them Breathe sued the state in July over masks, COVID testing, and close contact quarantine in public schools. The complaint that the state's mask mandate for all students is not based on scientific evidence and makes it harder for kids to learn.
And with that, we bring in CBS 13 political expert Gary Dietrich now. Gary, this recent ruling, some counties now removing the mask mandate. A lot of confusion on whether you're supposed to wear a mask or not. Do you think it's time for the state government to step in? And now that the recall is over, what's stopping the governor from enforcing a mask or vaccine mandate?
Well, I think on the first part of that, Tony, it's obvious that the confusion that we saw last year when we had 58 different counties in California, all being at different tiers, you'll remember, with different requirements, I think we're beginning to see a lot of that now as it comes to mandates, be it about masks, be it about vaccines or whatever. That calls, of course, that cries out, some say, for statewide mandates or at least statewide guidelines. Those haven't been forthcoming. Those have been remained at the local level. And I think the pressure on the governor is going to grow on that as a result.
All right, we're going to switch gears now. Gary, let's talk about some of the bills the governor signed today aimed at police reform. So some of the measures include raising the minimum age for police officers from 18 to 21, allowing their badges to be permanently taken away for excessive force, dishonesty, and racial bias, restricts them from using rubber bullets and tear gas for crowd control, and further restricts the use of techniques for restraining suspects in ways that can interfere with breathing. Now, those who oppose these new laws say the laws will limit the ability of officers to keep Californians safe from criminals. So, Gary, what were your biggest takeaways from these new bills that the governor signed today?
Well, how thoroughgoing they were, Marley. I mean, you just reeled off. Let's think of that list of things that you put forward there. And you know what? A lot of folks in law enforcement, and in fact, their official representatives in terms of associations statewide, had significant concerns about those bills and still do to this day. Things like review panels and a lot of other things they have concerns about. It is important to note that California was one of only 4 states that did not have a decertification process for officers. That is the ability to take away their badges, you know, through these kinds of mechanisms. So California is sort of getting up to speed on some of that, but I think there's a lot of questions that still remain, certainly in the law enforcement community, and they're concerned about whether it'll have a dampening effect on people going into law enforcement in California.
Yeah, good point. All right, as always, Gary, good to see you. Take care.